So let's look back at Tranmere. Pretty tight game, but 1-0.
Yeah, I think we dominated the game, to be fair, up until Luke Butterfield's sending off, which wasn't a sending off. But I've just heard that the appeal's been rejected as well, which is mind-boggling, to be fair. But yeah, no, it was a good performance by the lads, and I think in recent weeks and months that we've been producing week in, week out. So yeah, I think it was a good 3 points, but we want more, yeah.
Let's talk about that sending off, because what was your reaction on the pitch after the challenge went in? What did you think was going to happen, and what was your reaction when the red card was shown?
I was over the other side of the pitch, I think, but I obviously seen it and I didn't even think it was a foul at the time, so I've ran over because I didn't think it was a foul, and the ref obviously blew for a free kick. But then, yeah, he's shown in the red card, which I didn't obviously agree with, and I still don't. But it is what it is, and we regrouped as a team, and we battled on, and we ended up getting the 3 points, which is the most important thing.
Does it change your game plan when you're down to 10 at that sort of stage? How does it affect you guys on the pitch?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely does. You know, obviously you have a man less than the other team, so you're gonna concede a lot of possession of the ball, and we just sat back and we went into almost a low block really, and but I think they had a couple of headers, to be fair, but apart from that, I don't think they really troubled us.
You're in good form at the moment. What's it like in the dressing room? What's the atmosphere like?
It's brilliant. I've said it time and time again, and I watched Paddy Madden's interview after the game on Tuesday, and I thought he was spot on with what he said, and that's coming from Paddy, who's won lots of titles and got lots of promotions in his career, and been there and done it, and everything he said was what I was thinking, and it's just such a hungry dressing room, and lads who want to give their all for the club and for each other and for the management, and I think John and Jed deserve massive amounts of credit for the recruitment and the players they've brought in and stuff, and their attitudes, and yeah, honestly, like, I love coming in every day, and I just love that winning feeling, because you get what you deserve then, as in you get the 3 points, and it makes all the hard work worthwhile. But yeah, it's a fantastic dressing room, and one that's hungry for more as well.
You are in good form, but the season started a little bit more rocky than it is at the moment. Was there like a moment where everything just sort of clicked and fell into place, or is it just, just coming in every day on the training ground?
Yeah, I think we was obviously gelling as a team early on, and I think we maybe was lacking a little bit of confidence, which the wins give you, and I think since we started winning games week in, week out, the confidence is just growing, and I can see it. We have a lot of young players as well, so I'm sure the winning breeds confidence in them as well, and to know that they're doing the right things.
Shrewsbury up next. It's a club you know very well. Spent a lot of time there. What's it like playing against a club that you played for 7 years?
Yeah, I've done it a couple of times now. Obviously, I missed a game at the start of the season, which, to be fair, the first fixture I looked for was Shrewsbury away, and it was so early on, and I was disappointed that I couldn't play. But I got the chance to meet a lot of people who I haven't seen for a couple of years, so that was good. Obviously, I walked around the pitch, and that was good as well to get the applause off the Shrewsbury supporters, which, everyone knows how closely I hold them, and they still obviously like me, so it's a good thing. But yeah, I think we won both games in League One against Shrewsbury, which was good. But yeah, I love Accrington just as much as I love Shrewsbury, and tomorrow I'm an Accrington Stanley player, and I want Accrington Stanley to win, yeah.
Having said all of that stuff about, the sort of feelings you still have for the club. Obviously, you are an Accrington Stanley player and all of that sort of stuff. Do those thoughts run through your head as you're playing, or once the whistle goes, is it just another game of football? What's that like?
Yeah, no, that's it exactly. It is just another game of football, and I want us to win to keep progressing in the league, which is the most important thing at the minute. And I obviously know a lot of people at Shrewsbury and a lot of the supporters, but also the manager who's just gone there. I know him closely. I know Dave Edwards, the coach, really well. So I'll probably speak to them before the game. But then, yeah, like you said, once the whistle goes, I wanna score, and I wanna win the game. Yeah, nothing changes.
They're in a pretty dire situation till the new manager came in, and now 3 on the bounce. Is it quite hard as as a team going to a club? Is it quite hard hosting a club when they've just had a new manager? Is it you don't really know what to expect?
Yeah, it can be, but obviously Gav's had what 4 games now, 5 games maybe. So I'm sure the manager will have a game plan for us, which he has every game, and it's meticulous, and we all carry it out, and we'll go through it today, and I'm sure we'll know what to expect. But yeah, obviously, from an outsider's point of view, I'm glad that Shrewsbury have picked up the wins they have and taken them away from the bottom 2. Yeah.
15 games to go, 6 points off the playoffs. Is that a target?
I don't look too far ahead. I honestly don't. I've always said it since I've ever been doing interviews. It's just the next game for me. All my focus is on Shrewsbury tomorrow and how we're going to win that game. But then, obviously, the more wins you get, the closer you're going to get to the top of the league. So it just takes care of itself, really. If you keep winning, you're going to keep climbing the league. Yeah. This
is your first Saturday game in what feels like forever, about 3 weeks, really. A bit of normality now back for the players.
Yeah, I don't like having a Saturday off, to be honest. But I also love playing night games, so it's been good to have a run of night games. Yeah, but no, it'll be good to get back to playing on a Saturday at 3 o'clock, definitely.
Are you one of those players who will be on a Saturday when you weren't playing, keeping an eye on what everyone else is doing, or do you just stick the phone away and?
So I have time with my little boy on. I say little, he's 11 now, and he's almost as big as me. But that's my time with him. Then at the weekends, I have him the weekends. So so it's been good in that way. So I don't really. I do keep an eye on the results, but yeah, that I normally stay off my phone and spend time with him, going swimming and stuff like that. So I do check the results, but yeah, like I said, for me the most important thing is Accrington, and if we keep winning, doesn't matter what other teams keep doing.
Yeah, 4 wins out of 5 now. How do you keep that going?
I think we've got the momentum. I think even before that, we probably drew with Walsall, lost to MK, but before that we had 3 wins in a row as well. So it's been going on for a good couple of months now, and I just think we just need to keep doing what we're doing. Like I said, the changing room's very hungry for success and ambitious as well, and hard working, which is the most important thing, I think, in this league. And we're together in there, and I think that'll take it a long way.
When I've spoken to John about this, John Doolan, he'd said consistency is the most important thing. That it doesn't matter if you win or you lose. The players come in here and it's the same attitude at training.
Yeah, obviously the manager knows what he's talking about, and it is hard as a young player to get that consistency, but that's when the older lads have to show every week that they're willing to put the work in and match that level of performance every week, which I think as a team we have. But for me, the most important thing is that we come here tomorrow and have a good go and work as hard as we can, and then we can come off the pitch holding our heads high, no matter what the result. As long as we stick together and work hard as a team, then we won't go far wrong, I don't think.
You mentioned the young lads. There can't be many 38-year-olds in football dressing rooms around the country. What sort of role do you see yourself having in the dressing room?
Yeah, I'm one of the leaders. Obviously, I've got experience, but we like I said before about Paddy, Seamus, Faz. He's obviously nowhere near as old as me. He won't like me saying that. Donald. You know, we have got good leaders in there who set good standards for the young lads to look up to. But I don't look at myself as a 38-year-old. I know other people from outside do, and like I'm still fit. I'm still pretty quick. Touch wood. But yeah, I don't look at it like that. I'm just one of the lads basically in the changing room, but with that bit more experience, yeah.